was given to the payment of taxes, especially in a big state like that owned by Bucket. Those who didn't pay got punished. Law must be obeyed and rules must be followed so that justice may prevail and order is set. There are also scenes of musicians, painters, sculptors, fishermen, flint knives makers, and jewelry smiths. On the western wall, which has the entrance of the tomb, there are two large drawings of people standing. One represents Bucket, and the other is of his daughter, Neferhebut Hathor. The tomb of Bucket III is a living record of how Egypt was managed by fine men, each in his nome, and how the Egyptian lived in prosperity and order when all aspects of life thrived and glowed. Kheti, the owner of this marvelous rock tomb in Bani Hassan, was the governor of the Antelope Nome in the 11th dynasty during the Middle Kingdom. In addition to the beautiful architecture and vivid colors inside his tomb, we can see scenes from the daily life that describes the playful time of the children and also the hard work of the farmers. Inside the tomb, there are two burial shafts and one niche for his statue. The tomb number 17 in Bani Hassan rock tombs belongs to the greatest governor of the Ibex Nome, whose name is Kheti. Its entrance is a normal one, without a vestibule. The hall is rectangular in shape, with a vaulted ceiling like the other main three tombs here. Along the eastern side are two rows of 6 columns, 2 of which still exist and 4 taken away. These two end with capitals of lily flower, the symbol of south of Egypt. Their apexes contradict with the axis of the tomb. The capitals are amazingly colored in blue, red, and white, while each of the columns is decorated with 8 colored lines. As for the burial shafts, there are 2 of them. The paintings are kept in a good condition and bear very unusual reliefs, like the marriage scene. It's the first and last time the Egyptian artist painted a scene of marriage anywhere. It's divided into 2 parts. The first part is a picture of the man presenting a flower to the woman as a sign of courtship. Then in the next scene, they are in bed as a symbol of marriage. The wrestling scene comes as a traditional one in Bani Hassan tombs. It represents wrestlers training with each other as a kind of sport. The other traditional scene is that of Abydos pilgrimage, when the body of the deceased sails south to Abydos city to pay a final visit to God Osiris, the god of the dead, before burial. The granaries show how the ancient Egyptians invented a way to store their wheat, in granaries specially designed and built to preserve it to be used throughout the year. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Grant Walker. I'm from the United States of America, from Kansas.
Have you been to Egypt before?
No, first time. First time.
Where have you been so far?
I've been to Cairo just for 2 days, and now I'm going to Sharm el Sheikh right after this. So
are you going to dive?
Yeah, we're actually going to dive in the Red Sea. I'm certified, so we're going to go hang out there for a couple days.
Oh, so Are you looking forward to that?
Oh yeah, it's #1 spot in the world. So,
How did you hear about Charm?
just internet, just people talking about dive sites and like the museum. It's just like #1s and just places to go that you have to go to when you're in Egypt. So,
Exactly right. So what about today, the museum? What about the museum?
the mummies, the royal mummies, very cool to see. Like some of the people you've heard about all your life, you get to see them. 4,000-year-old mummies.
Like who?
Ramses II, Tutankhamun.
You're very knowledgeable.
Yeah, I like this stuff. History is kind of what I do.
Are you a student?
Yeah, in college back
College.
in America.
Okay.
But
What's your major?
petroleum engineering.
All right.
Yeah.
So archaeology is a hobby, right?
Yeah, I just like museums. There's places in museums in America that you can go to, and I've been to all of them, and I've seen all this stuff, and this place really it wows you. 5,000-year-old stuff that you've never seen before. So.
So have you heard about King Akhenaten or Queen Nefertiti?
Nefertiti, yeah.
Wife of Akhenaten.
Mhm.
Tutankhamun, of course, you told me already.
Mhm. There's lots. There's too many to name. There's a
Alright.
lot to see. So.
So do you think you'll ever come back to Egypt to
Yeah, definitely.
see the rest?
Yeah, you can't see this in one day. This takes quite a bit of time to see. There's 20,000 artifacts, so it's cool. I'll be back though for sure.
So do you have a word to tell your friends back home?
Come see it. It's awesome. And go diving in Sharm el Sheikh. All right.
Good luck in your tours.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There is a very special burial ritual that took place here in Bani Hassan in El Minya Governorate. It's a ritual called clapping hands. That happened during the act of pulling the shrine or the naos that contained the statue of the deceased. The bearer of the fan behind Kheti has got a sacred and important job. That's to carry the fan behind or beside his master. Another one carries his sandals. There were two official jobs that appeared at the very beginning of the recorded Egyptian history on Narmer Stele, where the king stands victorious and behind him stands his sandals bearer. Squeezing grapes to make wine is one other important scene that happened in daily life and show one of the main industries that took place in El Minya in ancient times. Gymnastics and acrobats were the ideal sports of the young girls who were keen to have beautiful, flexible, and fit bodies. Here we see girls playing together and performing difficult acrobatic scenes. Finally, they shower or have a bath. Men also had their own sports, playing hockey and yoga. We never cease to be surprised when it comes to ancient Egyptians. Yes, they invented the hockey, the ball and the stick. Sometimes a wooden small wheel replaced the ball. Young boys also stretched their legs and hands for a considerable amount of time, exercising yoga, which happened to be invented in Egypt as well. Both the tombs of Bakhet and Kheti set the example of the perfection of architecture, sculpture, and drawing, with their massive sizes and splendid design and cutting out and beautiful paintings. They are amongst the unique tombs that ought to be visited in Bani Hassan of El Minya.